Hello everybody and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls. So, I'm here today because I need to talk about some stuff. And also, besides that too, it's been a while since I've done a Bleach Brave Souls thing. So I'm going to talk about this really quick. First of all, I ain't gonna lie guys, I'm going to tell it to you straight out right here, right now. Really quick before I go on and talk a little bit about what's going on today. You know, basically, long story short, this thing. A lot of people are getting it, and people before say, like, maybe the newer people that ever come by and say what's up, like, they might ask me, hey Manny, is this really worth getting? Because, you know, I want to really know. I mean, it's a guaranteed 5-star. Don't get me wrong. Guaranteed 5-star. So, definitely for me, I would definitely get that, because, you know, it's a guaranteed 5-star. I mean, like, I would definitely get it. I mean, I love getting things like this because every once in a while, you know, these things don't pop up often. So there's two of them actually. I don't know if you can still get the other one, beginner pack number 1, but get both beginner pack 1 and 2 if they do have it, because you get 3 Hokyoku. You definitely need that to evolve your unit to become a 6-star. Besides that, you also get basically it says 25 spirit orbs altogether, which is great. You need that. I would definitely love that. Your character only goes up to level 60. It's fully ascended, but only level 60. While like before, I think I don't remember the other one, but still, I mean, 3 Hokyokus and 10 of each, medium, small, and large, with extra crystals and stuff like that. So it's all cool. So basically, they're all battle ready. $3.99. Would you get it? Would I get it? Yeah, I'll get it. It's one of those things where it's like it's like a freebie. It's freebie. I mean, come on, guys. Who doesn't want a free 5-star basically? I mean, long story short, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. I also forgot to tell you. 4 more days and I get 100 spirit orbs. So I've been almost logging in for 300 days. It's been a long time. It's been a very good long time since I've been playing this game. But anyways, so yeah, basically guys, I would definitely get that, because it's one of those things where it's just amazing to get. But besides that though, what I was trying to do for Bleach later on in future videos is I need to do some of these. I might have to do some raids. I need a lot of raids. Yeah, I need that Rangiku. Definitely for my Hitsugaya. Definitely need that. There's these 3 more days for these. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so let me finish him because I need to get this stuff. But yeah, guys, basically, long story short, let's see. I'm gonna use this team. So yeah, I didn't do too much in this game yet because I've been trying to. I'm gonna use Steak. Yep, I'm using you. Trust me, this guy always has like the newest units all the time. So it's pretty funny how he always has the newest units. But basically, long story short, guys, I mean, I know it's been a while since we talked about this, but it's time to do a little rant about the Bleach manga. Basically, long story short, the Bleach manga is one of those mangas, really mangas, that confuses a lot of people and then pisses a lot of people off. Basically, a lot of people off. Because, for example, you know how basically the main thing is how Rukia and Orihime, it's like the main two that people did not want them to be paired with their significant others, and that's why Kubo, if you guys actually read what he said before, he said he was gonna make 2 novels. One is talking about basically he's gonna talk about how Renji and Rukia hooked up and got married at the end. But then again, I don't know how they're gonna really do it, because they said something about, oh, Renji and Rukia maybe got married after the fact that they had a kid and stuff, or maybe they may get Renji and Rukia married before, but I'm not that sure. I mean, it's one of those things where when I read about it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I don't really know how they're gonna do it. Oh my god, are you really serious? You know what's funny about this one? What's funny about this one was that, oh my god, you freeze me, really? Screw you. What's funny about that one is that one's only a 4-star, which is stupid. It kind of got me mad because I usually make that a 5-star at least. But anyways, besides that though, there was the whole reason of that, and a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, Renji and Rukia, maybe they should have gotten along because of the fact that, you know, they didn't really do much or anything like that. And then the whole Orihime, well, people got pissed about Orihime because of the fact that she got along with Ichigo at the end, and people will say, oh, Orihime though, she's really weak and stuff. And I'm like, I mean, okay, I guess, you know, yeah, for sure, Ichigo and Rukia didn't really talk, and I get the point, you know, I get the point that, Renji and Rukia didn't really, like, talk at all, or didn't even, you know, do anything too much, and then Orihime and Ichigo is just, yeah. But I'm gonna put it like this to you. This is my own opinion, so if you guys do have something, please let me know in the comments, because it kind of makes me think a little bit, and every time I think about it, I even said to myself, you know what, there's just a couple things I have to say in my mind. First of all, for people that talk so much shit about Bleach, saying, oh, Bleach was bad, I hate the ending, it's horrible, and they missed a lot of parts. Well, they are going to explain one of them, and and then they're both going to be novels. So these two are novels. Basically, long story short, they say that if you guys don't know what a novel is, novel basically is like a book. But if you guys do know that, you know, I'm sorry, but yeah, and then they're not gonna be really no pictures at all. There might be some, maybe, but you know, in a manga, when you read a manga, you want to see pictures, because you know it makes the story more epic, especially when you get to see how they actually are, how they look like, or everything like that. So it makes it look badass. I'm fighting your version. Okay, but anyways, so when I do read about it though, there you go. But when I do read about it though, the part with Shuhei, for sure Shuhei, he's gonna definitely get a Bunkai. Like, we get to, like, there's supposed to be a secret battle that he has for Bunkai status, and you know, he's gonna get the Bunkai and stuff like that. So to me, that's gonna be what's up. That's gonna be one of those things where I'm definitely gonna be happy that, you know, they're gonna explain a lot about that, saying, okay, you know, Shuhei is gonna get Bunkai. This is what happened when he got Bunkai. Oh, that's it. Okay, then let's go back to here. And he's supposed to have like a secret battle or something like that, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, which is cool. I'm definitely happy that they're gonna talk about it. Really wish they might show like a picture, like maybe at the end or somewhere in the middle they show him when he does Bunkai. Boom, you see him with his Bunkai. You see the picture and say, okay, cool. That's how he looks like. Awesome. But in the meantime, though, I guess that's how they're gonna do it. So I really don't know how they're gonna do that. But the whole, okay, let's talk about, literally I'm gonna talk about Renji and Rukia first. To me, when I see Renji and Rukia, I kind of see like, okay, you know, to me, I think it's a good match. The reason why is because they've known each other ever since they were young. Shit, they've done a lot of things together when they were young, and every time Renji and Rukia always like go together, they always talk about something, or they always say something like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be better than you, something like that. But you know, Rukia is always gonna be the best one because she has a lot of spiritual pressure. She knows how to control it very well. Renji doesn't, but he's a very good person. He's a very good guy who can do combat really well. Like, fucking fights really good. Heck, I can even see him go with Kenpachi's group and fight really, really well. But besides that though, I mean, you can already tell too that freaking Renji was a lieutenant, is a lieutenant for Byakuya, and Rukia, you know, she's just a whatever. She's not the, she fights good, but I mean, you don't see her use her Bunkai or anything, or Shikai or stuff like that. But then again, her Bunkai wasn't invented till the manga came out. But anyways, but every single time you always see Rukia, like when I see Rukia and Renji together, they always have, like when they're always together, you always see them together all the time. In Soul Society, they're together, and in let's say basically when they were going to Hueco Mundo, they were both together because they want to help out Ichigo. And even in the manga, if you guys haven't not gotten too far in the manga, spoiler alert, big time. So if you don't want to listen to this part, skip maybe a good, let's do like at 11:20. Give it to 11:20. There you go. Anyways, basically Renji told Ichigo, "Hey, you know what? We're both good. We're both really good friends, and I just wanted to tell you straight out. Basically, this is my version of saying it. He's basically gonna tell him straight out that." Without Ichigo, them two would have never talked to each other ever again. Like literally, Renji would always stay behind of Rukia and never say anything. So, yeah, without Ichigo even knowing that, he wouldn't know. But now he does. So, there you go. But anyways, besides all that though, there was a time where in the anime, when Rukia needed help with the one of the dances that Byakuya said, like, oh, there's a dance that your sister does that maybe I want you to replicate it or something like that. Well, during that time, Rukia didn't know how to do it, or Rukia didn't know really too much about the whole dancing or anything like that. So who did she ask? She asked Renji for help. She didn't ask Ichigo, and it's funny because she could have. I even said to myself too, maybe she could ask Ichigo, because Ichigo may know a couple things or two. And definitely, I would definitely see that working out, because I've always said to myself, you know what, if I can see Ichigo helping out, it'll be that time right there, right now. But did it happen? No. How did Rukia ask for help? She asked freaking Renji. Renji, out of all people, why Renji? Well, because Renji known her so long that she knows he can help him out. And I mean, come on, long story short, without Renji, Rukia would have never ever gotten where she was at, because she needed that help for that dance, and she tried so many things, and she showed Renji the dance, and Renji's like, yeah, whatever. But he told her straight out, you know what, you need to calm down, you need to do this. So they did this and they did that, and he told her plenty of times, hey, you know what, we should do this, we should do that, and make you look pretty. I said they went to do that basically that whole episode they did was all Renji and Rukia the whole way through. And I even said too, damn, that's a lot of things they've done together. But then again, I said, well, I mean, how long have they known each other, and how long? That made sense to me. Looking at that, I'm like, yep, that makes a lot of sense, because I could definitely see how Renji and Rukia always hung out every single time they needed help. They always help each other out. And with Rukia, even though I see Rukia did help out Ichigo so many fucking times, like literally, if you guys think about it, many times you saw Ichigo and Rukia always helping each other, like no matter what. It got to the point where I even said too, yeah, I could definitely see how Rukia did this for Ichigo, how Rukia's gonna do that for Ichigo, how there's so many things. And even during the time when Orihime couldn't do anything, even Orihime knew that Rukia was a tough person and shit like that. And that's maybe one of the main reasons why they didn't like, maybe one of the reasons why they didn't like Orihime too much, because Orihime was too weak. And I do get the point, Orihime is pretty weak. I mean, she's not the strongest character in the game, or even in life, really. But I'll put it like this to you guys. To me, I think, Orihime pushed Ichigo to the limits, really, because if it wasn't for Orihime, he would have really never gotten up to that one power that, the full Vastalore that we got, the hollowed Ichigo. He would have never really gotten up to that power, even though maybe he would have, because he would have to fight Aizen and all of them. But with Ichigo, it's always about him trying to trying to get himself stronger, trying to help people out, trying to do everything he can, and literally throughout everything, I even said myself too when the manga was out, why did Ichigo choose Orihime to bring along and stuff like that? Why did Ichigo do this or do that? I mean, he had perfect logic. She's a healer, he can heal him every time. He needs that. Rukia, she can do a lot of things. Trust me, don't get me wrong, she has a very strong Bunkai, but that Bunkai can only last for so long, and then she has to get rid of it or else she will die. Like, literally die. And then Renji, the way Renji has his Bunkai now is pretty crazy, but, basically, long story short, guys, I don't know, tell me something that I might not know, but I even said at the end, the way I see it, and even a lot of the actors see it, like a lot of the actors, there is a video where the actors do talk about it, say, oh, if you had to choose between, like they ask the Ichigo actor for both Japanese and English, and then for Rukia in English only, and then Orihime that does Hinata on Naruto, they even asked them clearly straight out, hey, so what do you think? Do you think it should be Ichigo and Rukia at the end, or Ichigo and Orihime? And both of them say, Ichigo Orihime, because Orihime already said that she straight out that she loved Ichigo. She's always loved Ichigo. She just couldn't really say it. It's like the whole Naruto thing, where Hinata loved Naruto for a long time. She couldn't say it till somewhere around the middle of it. She said it, and then of course at the end, and then they had a movie about it. And same thing with all the other actresses too. They said the same thing, And another thing too, the Ichigo characters, both of them said that the main reason why they chose Orihime is because Rukia's dead. I mean, literally, she's dead. Like, she's 100 and something years old, maybe even longer than that. I mean, if you think about it too, it takes years to become a very powerful Soul Reaper. Years. It took Renji years to become that powerful, and how he learned Bankai. He's only like one of the first lieutenants that learned Bankai, literally. Besides Ikaku and all them. Like later on, you see all the some lieutenants learning Bankai, but yeah. I mean, you saw how that was, and you also saw how basically how everybody else is going to be, and then to me, I said that sounds right, because even one of the actresses said too that Rukia acts a lot like Ichigo, and it's true. She does, like literally every single time you see it. I mean, Kubo even said it too. If he never really made Ichigo, he would definitely put Rukia as the main hero in this whole Bleach. And think about it too. I mean, Rukia as the hero, I mean, great, I would definitely love to see that. And of course, if you would have saw it, if you actually saw the movie Fade to Black, how she had that scythe and used it and stuff, that's technically what's supposed to be her design, like exactly how all those hollow powers and everything like that. Like, that movie was supposed to be how Rukia was supposed to be, like in the actual, if Rukia would actually take over the whole manga series and just go for it. But that never happened, because Kubo at the end was like, or Tite Kubo at the end said, that's not what I want. I actually want this to happen and nothing else. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I know. Shit. Let's just finish it. There you go. But anyways, yeah, just the way it was, the way how it is, and the way how everything was supposed to be. A lot of people are blaming Bleach, like Kubo, basically Kubo, because they say, oh, you fucking spat at our faces. The way you ended it was wrong. You should have ended it like that. And a lot of people are complaining about it. Like, I know a couple pages, and I'm gonna say which ones, because there are a couple. There's a lot, actually, a good amount, saying, oh, they got it wrong. It should be this. Or even a lot of people say this. Oh, you know what? They thought love, like what is love now? Like, there's no point in having that love if the way love ended like that was stupid. And I get the point. I get it. Kubo fucked up, I guess, in a way. I mean, for me, okay, they say he fucked up a lot. And the only main reason why he fucked up is because Shonen Jump had told him, you have to end it now. Like, it has to be done. We have other animes coming up that we want people to read, and maybe people will like it. And pretty sure they liked it, so they want it to be done. So that's why they told them, you got to finish it now. Oh my god. And when that happened, I was like, yep, you know what? Kubo even said too, he had like 5 to 10 more chapters at least to wrap everything up. I mean, if we would have had that much time, we maybe would have saw what happened with Shuhei and Bunkai. We would have saw if Kisuke, Grimjow, Neliel, and Yoruichi, maybe they all survived at the end. We don't know. I mean, I can imagine the part when right away when that guy used his power and Neliel came out and sucked up everything and blew it back at him with her settle. And, that maybe would have been it. And then right before he was about to attack, he gets absorbed by Yahweh. And then Yahweh would have been like, okay, there you go. Take his powers with him. Another thing I would have saw too, definitely, is at least if at the end, if Renji would have confessed to Rukia saying, you know what, I was thinking about you the whole time, or something like that. Or definitely would like to see more of or Hime told Ichigo that she's glad he's safe and she loves him, or something like that, like how they did with the whole Hinata thing in a way. If they would have done something like that, then yeah, definitely it would have ended well. Very well. There you go. This is why I love, I actually love to use Toshiro a lot, because anytime a boss is going to do a special attack, you just activate his abilities like, hell no, and then boom, freezes him up. But anyways, so yeah, at least if they would have done something like that, like confess something, then it would have been great. Or if Rukia would have told him something, if Rukia would have said, oh, Ichigo, I love you, or something like that, then maybe if you can put in the moment where Ichigo just says it straight out, you know what, I like you, but I don't see you like that because of something. Or maybe do something like, okay, I like you too, or something like that. I don't know, do something, because a lot of people are just pissed off about it, and it makes me really mad about it too, because I even said it straight out. I'm gonna say it to you guys straight out, like a lot of people, if you're really mad about the whole Bleach and everything, and if you're really mad about the fact that, what the hell, why I still have more stuff. Anyways, if you're really mad about the fact that it didn't end the way you wanted it, you just said fuck Bleach and let it end or whatever or whatnot. I mean, literally, guys, I'm gonna put it like this to you: just don't watch it anymore. Just end it. Just forget about it. Go away and do something else. Like literally, like if you don't like it, just go ahead and go ahead and just do something else. Do what you want to do. Don't hate on, like literally, I put it like this: don't hate on the game itself, because the game itself, like Bleach itself, everything about Bleach, the game, the characters, everything. I mean, I grew up with Bleach ever since I was a kid. Like, I think when it was out, I was maybe like 12 years old or something like that. Not that sure how old I was. I was pretty young. And when I first saw it, I was like, whatever, another anime, whatever, fuck it. But then after a while, when I actually did see it, I'm like, oh, okay, started getting a little better and better. It's definitely when the Byakuya arc, that whole second arc started, the Soul Society arc. That was what's up. That was the shit. Like, it literally brought Bleach into a whole new other level. And then when they did the whole bounce thing, I don't know if you guys liked the bounce. I didn't really care for it too much. I mean, the bounce was one of those, it was there, I guess. One of those things. And then they went back to the whole Mundo arc. That was what's up as well. Because we got to see a lot of good stuff, a lot of hollows. We get to see how they are. And then when they did the whole Shikai arc, It was good. It was not the greatest, but it was good enough where I said, okay, I do acknowledge it. And then they did bring some of the Shikais back in the manga. I mean, that was what's up. So they did bring some stuff back. But then after a while, when they brought back, when they did the whole other arc with the captains, that one, kind of weird. But anyways, long story short, I loved every moment of it. I loved every moment of Bleach. There was some I didn't like, of course, and then there was other parts where I said, it was good. It was really, really good. The way it ended was kind of bad because it didn't explain too much. If they really would have had 2 more chapters, at least 2 more chapters to explain every. I think I'll put it like this: one of the chapters talk about do one more crazy battle with Yahweh and make him super ridiculously strong or something like that, to the point where Ichigo killed him. And then the other one was the whole how everybody escaped or something like that, or if not, maybe explained what happened after the fact. Explain a little bit more what happened. Then there you go. Then everybody would be like, okay, you can see what's up. But now just the way it is, I guess we may never know. We may never see. We may never get to see how or what would happen at the end. What could have happened, what should have happened, or what if anything, But long story short, I'm gonna put it like this to you guys. I don't know. I like the pairing. I mean, don't give me. I know people are gonna say, "Well, you this bitch because you're Ichihime fan." I mean, yes, I am. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I am an Ichihime fan. I always wanted them to be together because I saw something in them. I saw something where I even said, you know what? Definitely them for sure definitely will work out. Rukia and Ichigo, I do see something, but I just like her more with Renji. Like literally, I see her more with Renji because how much they shared, how much they struggled, and how much things that passed by through them, losing their friends during the time, and a bunch of other things. I see that. So basically, long story short, again, sorry, but I believe that the way it ended okay. Didn't end the greatest, but it ended well enough. And then all of you were pissed off. It's basically the whole. If you guys don't know, there was a time when Naruto ended. It was whole Naruto and Hinata, and everybody didn't like that play. They wanted Naruto and Sakura. And okay, I did get the point right there. I'm Naruto did like Sakura, but he chose what he chose, and she chose, and she actually said it straight out in front of his face that she loved him a lot. I know this never happened for Ichigo and them, but maybe if Orihime might have said something, actually had the guts to say something just like Hinata, it could have happened. But without further ado though, guys, that's basically it. Just a little rant. I mean, I might go different routes or stuff like that, but if you guys have something to say, let me know in the comments below, because I definitely would want to know your opinion, because I definitely want to know what's up. Besides all that though, sorry I didn't talk about much in the game. I mean, the game itself was just me playing it just to finish off whatever I can. But definitely the next one that's coming up, I'm gonna try maybe do a top 10 units for this month of Bleach. And we're definitely supposed to have new units coming out. I mean, if you guys didn't know, new units would be it should be the next batch that's coming out should be Shunsui's Shikai, which is both of the girls, which is awesome. But then after that, there's gonna be Kiraku himself and his Shikai together. So it's kind of right after that. It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it like that. They kind of didn't make us wait that long. Right away, we didn't get those. So it's supposed to be them. It's also supposed to be, what was the next one? There's another Shikai that's supposed to be there too. I gotta really think about this. But I know the one I really want is basically Shinsui and his Shikai, or Shinsui Shikai herself, because I love them both. They're both awesome. Then I want to let you use your freaking powers. Besides that, I think they're supposed to release a 4-star of of Yumichika, and if that was the case, I'm like, why do you have a 5-star then? If you're gonna release a 4-star of him too, which is weird. But let's see, who else is supposed to be there? Oh, Jushiro's or Ukitaki's Shikai is supposed to be coming out soon, and it's supposed to be the twins, and I like that. You know, I definitely want to see that. And there was one more. Who was it? Who was the last one? And let me check really quick. Soy Fong, there you go. Soy Fong Shikai is supposed to be another one that's supposed to be coming out. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, though. Those three, I definitely want to summon for those three, but we'll get to see what's up. I'll get to see if I have enough time to summon them or anything like that. Yeah, I got a bunch of these I gotta get rid of. A lot of units. I barely have enough space left. But anyways, guys, I'll definitely talk to you guys next time. I know it's a half-hour video. Sorry about that, guys. But definitely talk to you guys next time. And I'll definitely try to put up that top 10 list. I'll put it to you like this right now, though. If you're thinking about top 5, basically one of them, and you already know, guys, straight out, you know it's going to be Ichigo's Muigetsu. That one's like one of the top units, and I'll definitely explain more next time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. I mean, literally, it's a big rant. But like I said, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? What was your pairings? I mean, if you didn't want to talk about Ichigo's or Rukia or Hime or even Renji, you could talk about how Momo likes Toshiro, or Toshiro likes Momo. But then Momo could like Kira. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, we'll see what's up next time. But anyways, thanks to you guys again. Remember, you either could do it the easy way, the hard way, or you could do it the manly way. Alright, guys. Peace.